got to keep. Not a great hand, but sweep away helps. We're on the draw. Think we probably still play the Skyline Cascade. Well, maybe not now, I guess. Okay. Salvo, sure. Ooh. Now I'm really happy we held that Cascade. So next turn we get to go Avenger into Coastal Discovery, full value. Seems pretty good. It's a good main deck choice against us. Well, I can use Dark Dweller with Sweep Away too, which is pretty good. Actually is pretty good. We're probably, well, it's interesting. Could Sweep Away Boulder Salvo? That's actually pretty good too. And then Dark Dweller, the Sweep Away, yeah. We're going to do that. Because we got Coastal Discovery. This prevents damage. I kind of like it. It's going to let our Avenger get through too. Alright. Maybe I should have just Boulder Salvoed, but we'll see. I think the Coastal Discovery makes this play better. Plus actually the Dark Dweller I think is what makes it better. So let's Dark Dweller, Sweep Away. It's only when it, see, I should have read up on Dark Dweller if you can use it any time or if it's just when it enters the battlefield. Because it says when it enters the battlefield you may cast, but it doesn't say until end of turn. You know? Which I'm not sure I understand. We almost want to rip a land so we can attack with Coastal Discovery and our Goblin dude. Because 8 points of damage is good. Alright, looks like he didn't put anything on top. Hemorrhage is nice. I think we still kind of want to do Coastal Discovery. I mean, I can also go, well... Four cards in hand. Do you want to keep the Menace guy to block against the Trampler? If he has a ability, it's pretty good for him. We're behind on the race. I think we're going to offer block and see if he's got combat trick. Alright. No trick's fine too. It's a better trade for us. We got more value, I think. A little bit more of a tempo. Oh, Bailout Null's so nuts good. One of the strongest cards in the set by a mile. By 1,000 miles. Absolutely. One of the strongest cards in the set. And on this board state, just absurd. Alright, well, let's go Infiltrator Avenger, I guess. So I guess we can block Null with Infiltrator and Cascade. which isn't the worst. All right, so we can still pump the stalking drone. All right, let's get in with the Avenger. Kill it. Free runner. Avenger. Pass. No, I should have attacked with Infiltrator. Well, it kind of keeps null at bay, but at the same time, I think it still would have made sense to attack with the Infiltrator there. But I guess if we're keeping it back, I think we double block. I'm not in love with it, but it's just a good trade. 4-5 for a 4-4 on this board just seems worth it. What do we got now? All right, it's a good one, but certainly not the end-all be-all. All right, it's not going to be an easy race. I'm on a 3-turn clock, though. Yeah, Sifter's a good card to get. I guess we'll block. I could take it, but I'm gonna block. Even though he's got the Blighted Fen, we can sack Free Runner and still race this. Alright, so we could get in for 11, 13. Red mana, that's scary. Oh, that's one of the sickest plays I think I've ever seen in this format yet. The splash Fall of the Titan off of a Crumbling Vestige for the win. Pretty impressive. Got to give my opponent credit on that one. Pretty impressive. I guess this. So I can block the stalking drone. So what are the... Is that the only instant my opponent has too? That really makes Dispel not a good sideboard card. Wow, that was disgusting. Alright, let's bring in Spell Shrivel. Reality Hemorrhage still gets his Stalker drone, I think, most of the time. So I'm not going to bring in a Dispel for one Surge card that he's splashing. Just does not seem like good play. What do I want to bring out for Spell Shrivel? It's a legitimate question. And I don't know the answer. Maybe Sweep Away? Could do a Hedron Crawler. They are typically pretty useful, though. Could do a Hemorrhage, because most of the guys he plays are big. Just doing it on a stalker drone doesn't seem that good. Alright, I guess we'll ditch one hemorrhage for a spell shrivel. He definitely seems like a top-end win deck, so let's see if we can get there before that happens. Keep this. Certainly can't mulligan hands like this. For some reason, I don't know why, F6 just like doesn't work sometimes. I have to like re-click the screen. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe someone else has experienced it. I can't quite put my finger on why it does it. All the Hedron crawlers. Well, we're going to play one even though they do interact well with Nettle Drone. Alright, I'm going to play the Nettle Drone here and pass. Alright, well, this is going to work out nice for us. So we go Nettle Drone ping, hemorrhage this, untap, attack for 3, Skyline Cascade, crawler, untap, pass. And we are officially out of action. Well, it's pretty nice. Not going to get in for 3 and use a sweep away. I'd rather put it on top of his deck, which I think is better. Might as well play I should have just played a land there. I guess he could have discard effect though, in which case I'd rather keep the sweep away. I think we can afford to take 2 damage. I don't really want to sweep away there. I'd rather do it on something better. Like a Path Warden, for example. Well, that was a good draw. That's... Problem is I can't. That's alright. And then we'll pass. Yeah. Not too thrilled about that. Might have to make the trade here. I don't love it or like it, even a little bit, but I can't really afford to take a bunch of damage if I'm in top deck mode. And I don't think Nettle Drone's going to get me there. Really don't want to see the Baloth null. Alright, so full-fledged top deck mode now. Opponent's just ripping spells. We're in top deck. There's the spell we're looking for. So that is legitimately a good one. 4, 5, 6. Well, it's reasonable. One card left in hand. All right. Coastal Discovery was the best card we could have ripped, I think. Get punished from that. All right. All right. These are beatable cards. Spell Shrivel's good too. Spell Shrivel is good. Let's go Invoker pass. Can leave up Spell Shrivel and Sweep Away. Can't really afford to attack with the Cascade. Just a mana away from... Well, I mean, Invoker's huge here, so... We have the mana to use it too, which is very important. So I think we're just going to take the Slaughter Drone again. We're just going to leave up Spell Shrivel. I just want to make sure we can counter something important this turn. Even though Sweep Away would have been good there too. Being able to use Invoker seems better to me. Havoc Sower. Yeah, I mean, opponent's only got 3 up. I guess we counter it. I mean, I wanted to counter the Baloth Null pretty clearly, but this still seems fine. All right. Let's see how long we can ride this Valakut Invoker wave. I mean, I could also sweep away the Slaughter Drone, but then I can't. 3, 7, 8, 9. I don't have the resources to do everything I want here. Gets to scry, which is pretty good for him. Put it on top too, so found what he was looking for. Just continue to pass. I guess I could have... No, I can't really attack. Can't attack well, at least. When do I start going for my opponent's face with the Invoker, too? That's a question. I mean, I'm definitely just going to block stuff. We're just going to hit our opponent's face now. We're going to make him make a play here. Where'd he get red mana? Unknown Shores? Did you just hard cast it? Guess so. Alright. Well, we're gonna go for it. Well, this actually works pretty well for us. So I guess we sweep the Snapping Gnarlid, Stone Fury, the Catacomb. Eat the Mantis. Alright. Not terrible. Salvo off the top. Called shot. See how that works, baby? Just say the card you want. Beautiful. Guess we chump. Don't really need it. Alright, opponent just destroyed us 2 games in a row. Like, never really felt like I had a shot this entire time. So, just completely grinded us to oblivion there. Fall of the Titans was just absurd both games. Actually, this game it wasn't as absurd, but it was still exactly what he needed. So, wow. Yeah, opponent, I mean, it's not over, but it's one of those not over, but it's over kind of things. You know what I mean? Like, I feel my chance of winning is about 0% with that Sears Lantern out, and I'm behind on board in top deck mode in an 18-land deck. So, sweep the Gnarlid, I guess. Guess I could have hemorrhaged my my opponent's face there, but yeah, that was a good one. I don't think hemorrhage my opponent's face does anything though, right? Well, puts him at 4, which is lethal to my Menace guy, but guess it wouldn't have mattered with the Blighted Fen. Alright. Destroyed. Opponent kicked our teeth in. But we made it to the finals, so that's pretty good. We'll accept it. Yeah, not bad, actually. Making it to the finals of an A4 is difficult. These are always very, very difficult. You just are very much challenged, so it is always pleasant to make it to the finals of 8-4s. They're not easy. All right. Well, Thought the deck was pretty good. We did end up making the finals with it, so it played pretty well for us. Blue-red Surge. Hope you enjoyed it. Next draft will be another 8-4 because we made it to the finals. We'll see you then.